5 signs of aging in men. You can't ignore what they reveal about your true age. Aging is a journey that every man must face, but it's not always as visible as we'd expect. The changes that come with age don't always announce themselves in dramatic ways. Instead, they can sneak in slowly, little by little, almost imperceptible at first, until one day you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, or notice something in your daily routine that wasn't there before. The truth is, as we age, our bodies go through a subtle transformation. It's not just about looking older, it's about feeling older too. And sometimes, those changes are more than just the obvious gray hairs or the wrinkles that line your face. There are shifts happening inside, beneath the surface, that quietly reveal your true age, even if you try to ignore them. It's easy to think of aging as something that happens all at once, or as a series of big, dramatic moments, like reaching a milestone birthday or having a health scare. But the truth is, aging is a gradual process, marked by a collection of small, seemingly insignificant changes. They're often easy to overlook, and many men brush them off as nothing more than the natural course of life. However, some of these changes can be more telling than we realize. They're the subtle signs that your body is no longer quite the same as it used to be, even if you still feel young at heart. In this video, we'll dive into 5 key changes that may not shout, "You're getting older," but definitely speak volumes about your age. These are the signs that, once recognized, can help you understand how your body is evolving. They can also serve as a wake-up call, reminding you that while time marches on, it's never too late to take control of your health and well-being. Whether it's the way your energy levels fluctuate, the shift in your muscle tone, or the subtle changes in your skin and hair, these signs don't have to be a cause for alarm, but rather an opportunity to take better care of yourself and embrace the natural process of aging with grace and confidence. We're often told to stay active and maintain a healthy lifestyle, but it's not always easy to know when to push harder or when it's time to adapt to the changes your body is going through. That's why understanding these subtle signs is so important. They're not just a reflection of how much time has passed, but an invitation to care for yourself in new ways. By recognizing these changes, you're not just accepting aging, you're preparing for it and ensuring that you age in a way that supports a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. So, let's take a closer look at the 5 signs that could reveal your true age, and why paying attention to them can make all the difference in how you experience the years to come. Number 1. Energy levels, the silent decline. As you move through life, one of the first things you might notice is a gradual shift in your energy. At first, it may not be obvious, just a subtle difference in how much you're able to do in a day or how quickly you recover after physical exertion. But over time, the change becomes undeniable. Where you once had endless energy to take on any task or stay active all day, you now find yourself needing more rest, feeling drained faster, or struggling to keep up with the same pace. It's a sign of aging that creeps up quietly, but speaks volumes about the changes taking place inside your body. The decline in energy as we age is largely due to a combination of physical and hormonal changes. One of the main culprits is a drop in testosterone, which typically begins to decline around the age of 30 and continues as you age. Testosterone plays a crucial role in regulating your energy levels, and as its levels decrease, so too does your vitality. On top of that, metabolism tends to slow down with age, meaning your body doesn't burn fuel as efficiently as it once did. This results in a feeling of fatigue, even after what used to be a routine day. It's not just about the physical wear and tear either. Mental fatigue can also contribute to feeling low on energy. The demands of work, family, and life can weigh heavily on your mind, and stress, anxiety, or poor sleep can exacerbate this feeling. Sleep becomes more fragmented and less restorative as you age, which makes it harder for your body to recharge overnight, leaving you feeling sluggish the next day. These changes, while subtle at first, can compound over time, leaving you struggling to maintain the same level of energy you had in your younger years. So, how do you know when it's more than just a bad night's sleep or a stressful week? The signs are all about consistency. If you find that your energy levels are consistently lower than they used to be, or if it takes much longer to bounce back from physical exertion or mental stress, it could be a sign that your body is aging in ways you might not have fully recognized yet. But the good news is that this is something you can address. Understanding the link between aging and energy is the first step in reclaiming your vitality. There are ways to counteract the energy slump that comes with aging. Regular exercise, especially strength training and aerobic activities, can help boost your energy by improving circulation and increasing overall endurance. Eating a balanced diet rich in nutrients can provide your body with the fuel it needs to keep going. Prioritizing quality sleep, managing stress, and staying hydrated all play an important role in maintaining your energy levels as you age. It's easy to let the decline in energy become something you just accept. But by paying attention to these subtle changes and taking proactive steps, you can fight back against fatigue, maintain a higher level of energy, and keep your body feeling as strong and vibrant as possible. Energy may not be as abundant as it once was, but with the right mindset and habits, you can still feel youthful and active well into your later years. Number 2, skin changes, wrinkles, dryness, and texture. The skin is often the first place where the signs of aging start to become noticeable. It's not just about the fine lines or wrinkles that gradually appear around your eyes or mouth. It's the subtle changes that happen over time. Changes you might not fully realize until you take a closer look. The texture of your skin starts to shift. It may become thinner, drier, or less elastic. You might notice that your skin no longer feels as supple or youthful as it once did. While wrinkles and age spots are the most visible signs of aging, they're just the surface of what's going on underneath. As you age, your skin undergoes natural changes that are primarily caused by the decrease in collagen production, the protein responsible for keeping your skin firm, smooth, and resilient. Collagen begins to break down starting in your mid-20s, and by the time you're in your 40s or 50s, the effect becomes more noticeable. This decline in collagen leads to the skin losing its ability to bounce back as quickly from stretches or pulls, resulting in sagging, wrinkles, and an overall loss of elasticity. But it's not just collagen that's changing. The outer layer of skin, the epidermis, also thins with age, which means that the skin's ability to retain moisture diminishes. This can lead to dryness, a rougher texture, and an increased appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Sun exposure over the years, even if you didn't realize it at the time, also contributes significantly to aging skin. Ultraviolet, UV rays, damage the collagen and elastin fibers in your skin, accelerating the formation of wrinkles and age spots. As you age, you might also begin to notice age spots or uneven pigmentation appearing on your skin. These dark spots, also known as liver spots or sunspots, typically occur in areas that have been most exposed to the sun, like the face, hands, and arms. They're harmless, but can give your skin an uneven, aged appearance. While you can't stop these changes from happening entirely, you can slow down the process and reduce their appearance with proper care. It's easy to feel disheartened when you see the first few wrinkles or notice your skin losing its youthful luster. But the truth is, these changes don't have to be a sign of decline. They're a natural part of the aging process that can be managed with attention and care. The key to addressing skin changes as you age lies in understanding how your skin is evolving and what you can do to support it. A good skincare routine is crucial for keeping your skin looking as vibrant as possible. Hydrating is the most important step. Using a good moisturizer that locks in moisture and protects the skin's barrier can make a noticeable difference. Sunscreen is another essential tool in your anti-aging arsenal. Protecting your skin from UV rays will prevent further damage and help preserve your skin's health. You can also use products with ingredients that stimulate collagen production, such as retinoids or vitamin C, which can help maintain the skin's firmness and reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Nutrition also plays a huge role in skin health. Eating a balanced diet rich in antioxidants, healthy fats and vitamins, especially vitamin A, C, and E, can promote skin repair and regeneration. Staying hydrated and cutting down on excessive alcohol and tobacco use also helps in maintaining skin's hydration levels and preventing premature aging. While you can't completely stop the natural aging of your skin, embracing these small but powerful habits can help you manage the changes that come with time. Aging skin isn't something to fear. It's a part of life that can be gracefully handled. With a little attention to self-care and the right skincare routine, you can maintain healthy, glowing skin for years to come. Number 3. Hair loss and graying, the visible signs of aging. If there's one sign of aging that most men can easily spot, it's changes in their hair. Whether it's thinning hair, a receding hairline, or the gradual appearance of gray strands, hair loss and graying are some of the most noticeable changes as we age. These changes often start subtly, but over time they can become more pronounced, serving as a clear reminder that time is marching on. For many men, these changes can be a source of frustration, self-consciousness, or even anxiety. The reality, however, is that hair loss and graying are completely natural, and they're often one of the earliest signs of aging that you can't ignore. Hair loss in men is usually a gradual process, beginning in your late 20s or early 30s, and it tends to be hereditary. The most common type of hair loss is male pattern baldness, which affects about 2/3 of men at some point in their lives. This form of hair loss is driven by genetics and hormonal changes. Dihydrotestosterone, DHT, a byproduct of testosterone, binds to hair follicles and causes them to shrink over time. As the follicles shrink, hair becomes thinner and eventually stops growing altogether. The first noticeable signs often appear around the temples or crown of the head, where the hairline starts to recede or the scalp becomes more visible. Graying hair, on the other hand, is a completely different process but is equally tied to aging. As you get older, the cells in your hair follicles that produce pigment, melanin, gradually stop functioning, causing hair to lose its color. The result? Hair that starts to turn gray, silver, or white. For some men, graying begins in their 30s, while others might not experience significant gray hairs until their 40s or 50s. Like hair loss, the rate and pattern of graying is largely determined by genetics, though environmental factors such as stress, smoking, and poor nutrition can also play a role in accelerating the process. It's easy to feel self-conscious about thinning or graying hair. especially if it's happening earlier than you expected. Society often associates a full head of hair with youthfulness and vitality, which can make hair changes feel like a personal loss. But here's the important truth. Losing your hair or going grey doesn't have to define you. It's simply a natural part of aging, and many men choose to embrace these changes as a sign of wisdom and maturity. Plus, how you deal with these changes is entirely in your hands. For some men, the decision to embrace their grey hair is empowering. Many find that grey hair gives them a distinguished appearance that adds character and depth to their overall look. Others may choose to maintain their hair in a way that works with their natural changes, perhaps opting for shorter, more structured haircuts that complement thinning hair or adding a little color to blend the grey. For men who aren't as comfortable with the appearance of thinning hair or graying, there are plenty of options to explore. Hair restoration treatments, like minoxidil or finasteride, can help slow or stop hair loss for some men. In more severe cases, hair transplants can provide a more permanent solution. Shaving your head or opting for a buzz cut can also be a simple and effective way to manage thinning hair while embracing a clean, confident look. Additionally, hair products that promote scalp health or camouflage thinning areas can help you maintain a fuller appearance. The bottom line is that hair loss and graying are natural parts of the aging process, but they don't have to be something to fear or feel insecure about. Embrace these changes with confidence, whether that means finding ways to adapt to them or proudly wearing them as a symbol of the wisdom and experience you've gained over the years. You have more options than ever to manage these changes, and the most important thing is to feel good about the way you look, no matter what stage of life you're in. Number 4, declining muscle mass and strength, the physical shifts. As the years go by, many men notice something they may not have anticipated. Their muscle mass begins to decrease, and strength doesn't come as easily as it once did. This isn't just about looking less toned. It's a shift that can impact your overall physical health, mobility, and even your mood. Muscle loss as you age is a natural process, but it's one that can be managed with awareness and proactive effort. Understanding why this happens and how to combat it can make a huge difference in maintaining your physical strength and overall well-being as you get older. The decline in muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia, typically begins after the age of 30 and becomes more noticeable in your 40s and beyond. This gradual loss of muscle occurs because of a combination of factors: reduced physical activity, hormonal changes, especially lower levels of testosterone, and the natural aging of muscle tissue. As you get older, your body produces less of the hormones that are crucial for building and maintaining muscle, making it more difficult to retain the muscle mass you once had. Additionally, the fibers in your muscles become less efficient and flexible, which means that even if you're still working out, your muscles won't recover as quickly as they did in your younger years. One of the first signs of declining muscle mass and strength is a noticeable decrease in stamina and endurance. Tasks that used to feel easy, whether it's lifting groceries, carrying heavy objects, or even climbing stairs, may start to feel more challenging. You might find that your muscles tire more easily or that you're not as strong as you used to be. In some cases, you may also notice that your posture changes, as weaker muscles can affect the way your body holds itself. This shift can lead to back pain or other discomforts, especially if your core muscles are affected. Another subtle sign of muscle loss is a change in your overall body composition. As muscle mass decreases, it's often replaced by fat, especially around the midsection. This change in body composition can alter your appearance and impact your health in the long term. More body fat, particularly around the abdominal area, can increase the risk of developing conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. So the muscle loss isn't just about aesthetics. It's also a matter of maintaining a healthy body to prevent serious health issues. But here's the good news. You can slow down and even reverse some of the effects of muscle loss with the right approach. One of the most effective ways to maintain or rebuild muscle mass is through strength training. Resistance exercises, such as weightlifting, bodyweight exercises, or using resistance bands, help stimulate the muscles and keep them strong. The key is consistency, aiming for at least 2 or 3 sessions a week, where you focus on different muscle groups. Additionally, protein intake plays a critical role in muscle maintenance. As you age, your body needs more protein to repair muscle tissue, so it's important to ensure your diet includes adequate amounts of lean proteins, such as chicken, fish, beans, and dairy. Supplements like creatine and branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, may also help support muscle growth and recovery, especially if you're engaging in more intense physical activity. Incorporating aerobic exercises like walking, cycling, or swimming is also beneficial for overall fitness and weight management. While cardio doesn't directly build muscle, it helps improve your cardiovascular health and supports overall body function, which is important for preserving muscle strength. Flexibility exercises, such as yoga or stretching routines, can also help prevent injury and improve your range of motion, ensuring that you can move freely and without discomfort as you age. The combination of strength, flexibility, and aerobic exercises will give you a more balanced approach to keeping your body strong and agile. The bottom line is that muscle loss doesn't have to be a major part of aging if you take the right steps to manage it. While it's inevitable to lose some muscle mass as you get older, staying active, eating well, and incorporating strength training into your routine can make a significant difference in maintaining your strength, improving your overall health, and feeling confident in your physical abilities. Aging doesn't have to mean becoming weaker. It's about adapting your lifestyle to maintain your best self, no matter what age you are. Number 5, changes in libido and sexual health, the unspoken shift. As men age, one of the more personal and often under-discussed changes that can begin to surface is a shift in libido and sexual health. For many men, this change can be subtle at first, almost imperceptible. But as time goes on, it becomes harder to ignore. It's not just about a decrease in sexual desire or performance. It's about a broader shift in how your body functions, influenced by hormonal changes, lifestyle, and even psychological factors. These changes are a natural part of the aging process, but that doesn't mean they have to go unaddressed, or that they should define how you experience intimacy. The primary factor behind these changes is a decline in testosterone levels, which typically begins around the age of 30 and continues to decrease by about 1% each year. Testosterone is crucial for many aspects of male sexual health, including libido, erectile function, and the ability to achieve and maintain an erection. As testosterone levels decrease, many men find that their desire for sex diminishes, or they may experience difficulty achieving or sustaining an erection. This doesn't mean that sex is no longer enjoyable or possible, but the process of aging changes how the body responds to sexual stimuli. This reduction in testosterone doesn't happen in isolation. It often coincides with other age-related changes that affect sexual health, such as slower circulation, less energy, and changes in mood or emotional health. As you age, the body's ability to respond quickly or with the same vigor might not be what it once was. You may also notice that it takes longer to recover between sexual encounters, or that your body doesn't quite perform the way it did when you were younger. These subtle shifts can impact not only your physical experience of intimacy, but also your emotional well-being and self-esteem. In addition to hormonal changes, stress and psychological factors can play a significant role in how your libido shifts with age. Life's pressures, work, family, health concerns, can add up, causing you to feel mentally and emotionally drained. When stress is chronic, it can lower libido and decrease overall sexual satisfaction. Men who experience depression or anxiety may also find their sexual desire significantly impacted. These psychological factors can sometimes exacerbate the physical changes that come with aging, making it feel like there's a larger gap between your emotional and physical responses. But it's important to remember that these changes don't have to be something to fear or be ashamed of. Sexual health and intimacy can evolve with age, and there are many ways to manage these shifts, ensuring that you still enjoy fulfilling relationships and maintain a positive sense of sexual well-being. The first step is recognizing the changes as part of the aging process, rather than viewing them as a loss. Aging doesn't mean the end of sexual vitality. It just means that your body might need some adjustments to continue thriving in this area. One of the most effective ways to address changes in libido is through open communication with your partner. Honest discussions about your feelings, desires, and concerns can create a sense of connection and intimacy that doesn't necessarily rely on physical performance. A healthy relationship can help alleviate the pressure that sometimes comes with sexual expectations, creating space for a more fulfilling, relaxed experience. In terms of physical health, regular exercise is one of the best ways to support sexual function. Cardiovascular exercise, strength training, and activities that improve circulation, like swimming or walking, can help maintain the health of your heart and blood vessels, which in turn supports erectile function. Maintaining a healthy diet, rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, can also promote circulation and hormone balance. Foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, and fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids are especially beneficial for maintaining healthy blood flow and hormonal function. For those dealing with more significant changes in sexual function, it may be worth consulting a healthcare provider. Testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, or other medical interventions may be options for men whose testosterone levels have dropped significantly and are affecting their quality of life. Additionally, medications for erectile dysfunction, such as Viagra or Cialis, can be useful in maintaining sexual performance. Therapy or counseling may also help address the emotional and psychological aspects of libido changes, ensuring that your mental and emotional health supports a positive sexual experience. Ultimately, sexual health is not just about the physical act. It's about intimacy, connection, and how you feel in your own body. Aging may bring changes in libido, but it also provides the opportunity to focus on emotional intimacy, explore new ways of connecting with your partner, and prioritize self-care. By accepting these shifts as part of life, seeking the appropriate support, and embracing the changes with confidence, you can continue to enjoy meaningful and satisfying sexual experiences well into your later years. Conclusion: aging is inevitable, but embracing it is powerful. Aging is a journey that everyone will experience, and while it may seem like these subtle changes are something to be feared, the truth is, they're a natural part of the process that we all go through. The signs of aging, whether it's a shift in energy, changes in skin and hair, a decrease in muscle mass, or shifts in sexual health, don't have to be viewed as a decline. Instead, They are an opportunity to embrace your body's evolution, to listen to what it's telling you, and to make the most out of every stage of life. When we acknowledge these changes and approach them with a sense of understanding and acceptance, we take the first step toward aging with grace. These changes don't define who we are. They're part of what makes us who we are at this stage in life. Rather than feeling discouraged by them, we can take control by making conscious decisions to support our health and well-being. It's not about fighting the inevitable, but about making sure we're living in the best possible way as we grow older. Whether it's through staying active, prioritizing mental and emotional health, nourishing our bodies with the right food, or seeking out medical advice when needed, we all have the power to enhance the quality of our lives and feel our best, no matter our age. The secret to thriving as you age lies in how you respond to these changes. With the right mindset and actions, you can continue to live a fulfilling, vibrant life that celebrates every year you've lived. The beauty of aging is that each year brings with it more wisdom, more experience, and a deeper understanding of yourself. While aging may bring physical changes, it also brings the opportunity for growth in other ways. You can find joy in the experiences you've accumulated, the lessons learned, and the relationships you've nurtured. Aging isn't a loss, it's a continuation of your story, one where you have the chance to write the next chapters with confidence, strength, and purpose. So if you've noticed any of these signs of aging in yourself, take them as an invitation to focus on your health, to adapt, and to grow. Embrace these changes, knowing that each one is part of the natural rhythm of life. You are never too old to make positive changes, to start new habits, or to continue striving for a healthier, more fulfilling life. In the end, aging is not about slowing down. It's about learning how to live better, with more intention and awareness. Remember, aging is a privilege not everyone gets to experience. How you approach it is what truly matters. Take pride in every stage, embrace your age, and keep moving forward with the same strength and resilience that got you here. The best years may still be ahead of you, and the power to make them great is entirely in your hands.